What's up, guys? My name's Mikhail Alfon, and today I'm here to talk to you about fake influencers and how to find them. As you probably know, influencer marketing is huge on Instagram and on the internet right now, and if you're not familiar with it, it's really based around finding accounts with high engagement and high followers, that type of thing, and promoting your products or services on somebody else's page. That's kind of the basics of influencer marketing. Now, what's been going on is that there are these fake accounts that have pictures of girls or guys, and people are buying likes, buying followers, buying engagement to kind of trick companies and brands into sending them products. And that's obviously a huge problem. Not only is it kind of a whack thing to do, but it's also not helping the companies that are sending products over, right? So some of the things that you can do to kind of look out for whether or not an Instagram account is real or fake, and some of the steps that you can take is obviously, for one, be sure to set up like a phone call or an email. That's kind of one of the biggest things, because it's a nice way to, one, vet the person that you're going to work with. Even if it is a real account, you want to make sure that everything's on brand. But in addition to that, too, you can outline exactly what you want from the campaign. So that's the first thing that you can do. The second thing that you can do is you can go through and see, like, hey, this person has, 25,000 followers, and then you look at their likes, and if it's too consistent, I would go ahead and say too consistent over the last 12, 25, 100 posts where every single one has the same amount of likes, that typically doesn't happen. So that would be a red flag for me. And also go through their comments. If in their comments they're getting hundreds of comments or no comments at all, or maybe 2 or 3 where they look spammy, that's also a red flag, especially if the influencer themselves aren't actually connecting. So that's one other way that you can check that out. And lastly, I would say follow that account over a period of time. Check out their stories. That's the big thing. It's really easy for these fake accounts to post pictures like that were done prior or just sourced somewhere else and put them on an Instagram story. But what you really want to see is that human behind the Instagram stories talking about the product, right? So even though you might get more impressions with your product on these accounts, nobody's really doing any influencing if they're not talking about your product, right? So those are the 3 things that you can do to check that out. If you have any more questions about influencer marketing or how to avoid scams, feel free to email us at info@bluelight.media.